Hey, what is going on, truth lovers? And welcome back to some Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Forgot we're stuck. Oh, okay, this is a bad start. Show. So we're just walking around looking at everything. This is bad, man. Aha. What's that little green box?
What an assortment of things there are on these shelves here. Crockery, footwear, clocks and watches. Almost anything you care to imagine.
Those are forfeited items offered for sale by the pawnbroker. Wonder if we will get some sort of clue here. Especially if it's an item up for grabs. What does that really mean though? When you pawn, or colloquially pop an item, the broker loans you money against its worth. He stores the item for an agreed period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, he is free to display it in his shop for sale at a price of his choosing. Yes, now you've explained it, I'm noticing little price tags on everything. Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, one can extend the period of safekeeping. Interesting. So, you may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured university uniform? Never! It embodies my student spirit! Oh, yo! Did we finally do it? What? Only tuppence for it? That ain't fair and you know it. The article is barely worth a penny, miss. Oh, that's probably the shopkeeper, right? I cannot offer more. Yo, we triggered something. Sounds like there's an argument brewing over by the counter. What? That was in our sight a second ago. Why have you just slightly turned your head more to the right so you can't see anything? Oh, so what, this is a woman? Come on, that ain't right. Have you even had a proper butcher's at it? I've seen all I need to see, young girl. Oh, yo, is it her? From the... Oh, that case where the Irishman got burnt alive. What was that again? Oh, yeah. The guy got stabbed inside a bus. That case. Wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognise her. Yep.
Oh yes, it's the young lady from the Irishman's trial 2 months ago.
Okay, 2 months have passed. Damn. Gina Lestrade. Okay. A chancer? Good old flashbacks. Pickpocket. What was that? A grenade launcher? Smoke grenade launcher from what I vaguely recall. Okay.
Gordon Bennett, you lot!
Don't pull that out in the store.
Hello, I hope you've been well. Eh? What? You remember me then, do you?
Well, I remember being completely surrounded by smoke, that's for sure. Excellent, we got some progression. Let's go.
So, what are you doing in here? Down and out like the rest of us? Nothing to eat? Come to pluck that black weasel, sorry, coat, have ya?
What is it about this black uniform that makes everyone comment on it? Good day. Unless I'm much mistaken. You would be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoke grenade launcher. So, you have something of value to pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article, and I shall negotiate with him on your behalf. What? What's he gonna get out of it?
Pull the other one. I don't need no help from some stuck-up D.
D for detective, I'd imagine.
Get out of my business. Go on or I'll make trouble for you.
As you wish. I will happily. remove myself from your presence. What teleportation? He's really done it. He's teleported. I'm sorry, but as I said, there really is no room for negotiation here. What is that thing he has in his hand? What? Some kind of Robot Wars disc.
And you, go on, leave me alone. Oh, just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offended in the slightest.
Okay, not a bad tactic. She can really stand her ground when she wants to.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. Let's have a chin wag. Okay, just one option, pawnbroker's customer. Somehow I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker.
Yeah, well, I am, alright. I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That a problem, is it?
No, not at all. It's just that, well...
Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. That thing probably don't even belong to her. Probably got it on the dive, didn't she? Yeah, I can see it written all over your Chevy Chase.
The old face. Well, I might have been thinking something along those lines.
You're not going to deny it?
Alright then, I'm just going to come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Well, one, she's not going to answer us, and two, especially not in the middle of the shop that she's trying to make money. So dumb. What?
Well, I don't know how best to answer that, really.
No.
Suppose, sometimes.
What? Big dumb.
You're not going to deny it either? But not this time, alright? I swear, that thing belongs to me.
The disc that he's holding. Perhaps we should see what he has to say about all this. What could it be? So what do we have to do? Examine him to talk to him? Oh, yo, okay. So last time, or last episode I should say, we were a bit lost. But I don't think I actually tried examining him again to try and open up some options. But hey, we got the progression, and that's what counts. Maybe we should get his opinion of her first. Then we might know slightly more how to handle talking about the old disc. She's been in here before, of course, this little... What the hell? I've never seen this word before in my life. Tatterdemalion. I see. I bought some dubious article or other with her every single time, I might add.
Dubious? What are you trying to say? I'm an honest customer, me.
So, is there something dubious about the disc she bought in today?
Well, if only it were that simple.
Sorry, what do you mean?
What she actually bought in was a storage ticket.
Ah, a storage ticket. So, she has actually come to redeem an article from you today. Is that right?
Ah, but let me guess, it's like not her item or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. A girl like me has a lot of stuff what needs storing.
Alright, yeah, that's definitely dubious.
The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight.
What? So what's the problem? She's in time.
But as she gave me the ticket for it and repaid both the loan and the interest, I was obliged to return the article to her.
Okay, so what's the problem?
But what was the article? Do tell us.
The little scamp is wearing it, ma'am. It's the overcoat she redeemed.
Oh.
What? What's wrong with that? It fits, don't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does. So what about the disc then? How does that come into all this?
What are we saying? Hey, only 10 minutes in. Flowing nicely. Hopefully squeeze out a double episode tonight if I get a chance. But as a chance we may have to shave off 5 minutes. So, yeah, see what happens.
Well, the disc is something else. A new article to pawn if the girl and I can agree a price.
Okay, right. Tell us about the disc. If we can sort of get a gauge on what he thinks it's worth now.
What exactly is this metal disc that she's bought in? It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps on its surface.
Wonder is it for a piano or something like that? Oh, yo, here we go.
This is a music disc, you see, for use inside a music box.
My second guess would have been potentially for some sort of machinery, if it wasn't sort of old school music machine related, but yeah. In a music box.
What, you don't even know what a music box is? Sir, you Eastern lot ain't too savvy, eh?
I know what a music box is, I've just never seen one of these discs before. That's because you gotta rip the box up.
These small protrusions on the metal disc encode the tune to be played by the music box.
Man, wonder who the hell invented that? That's some crazy tech. I'll have to remember to look that up at some point.
You simply insert the disc and set the machine going, and beautiful music plays.
Not necessarily just for a music box, just because I'm sure there's other tech that incorporates that gimmick, like pianos that play themselves. You know, it may be a sort of like a roll of paper. Sort of like those old school gimmicks where you would dry your hands, but it wasn't separate paper towels that had come out, just a sort of horrible roll of old cloth that just kept spinning around eternally. Kind of like that, but with the same bumps on it.
It's so incredible. Tell us, what tune is on this disc?
Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There are so many different types of music box, you see. British made, German, Swiss. I have no way of knowing which particular machine this disc was made for.
So what does that mean? It's good, but technically worthless if it's by itself. Ah, I see.
And that's it in a nutshell. I wouldn't have any customers for an item like this, even if the young lady forfeited it.
Ah, so it's worthless to him. Got ya.
Really, I'm already offering more than I should at a penny.
Oh, yo. Penny? It's not good to anyone.
That's a packet of lies. He told me he did. He said it was, well...
He? Who? Is it the Irishman? Is he alive?
Never you mind. It just ain't right, that's all. That disc's worth good money. I know it is.
Well then, you'll have to try your luck at another pawnbroker's, won't you?
Ah!
Okay. So she needs to somehow get a better item to get some money. I'm confused. I thought you said that she bought in a storage ticket today.
It's really quite simple. Yes, the child bought me a storage ticket and the money owed on it, as you say.
For this heavy black coat, which you returned to her care, as I'd understood it. Right, time to put the lawyer muscles on him. Flex it up.
That's right, yes. And rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets.
Oh, yo. So maybe it's not her coat, and it's just like, damn, is there any money in this? Oh, you mean... the sleeves might be a bit short, but it looks like she may have rolled them up. So, kind of hard to tell.
What? Don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady? Ah, I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it?
Ah, okay. So she's just like, what will you take for this?
If you mean this disc, yes, exactly, ma'am.
And she immediately tried to pawn it.
For quite a high price as well. What, more than a penny? That's not a high price. This is all rather suspicious, I think.
Give it up. I'm just trying to pawn something like anyone else would. May I ask who deposited the overcoats here in the first place? Well, me. It
doesn't really appear to be your size.
Me old man. It's me old man's, ain't it? Is it?
Yes, this is definitely all rather suspicious. And that's all the options done, right?
Out of my way, please.
Oh, yo, who's this? Who's this picture postcard English gentleman? Why would he be in a pawnbroker's? I suppose anyone can use it, right?
Good day to you, ladies, gentlemen.
What's your problem, eh?
There is no problem as long as you remove yourself. I've a matter to discuss with the proprietor.
That's it. Bop him with the cane.
And if you intend to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside, little girl, for the hiding you deserve.
Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a gent, you should know how to wait in line.
Well said.
Well, you are an impudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket.
Eh? Who are you? How do you know who I am?
The question is, how do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy even to remember the faces of your victims, it seems.
What? You mean from you?
Broker! Yes, sir. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? Yes, The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once.
Oh my.
Then you better give me a penny for it.
Nah, that's a lie. What are you trying to pull?
Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel! What? And needless to say,
Wastrel is amazing. I'll have to remember that one.
any music box discs too.
No, you can't have it. You just can't. It's me old man's. Or it was. Now it's mine.
Weird. Wonder is that guy somehow like her dad's old boss? Although maybe he's just getting his revenge, right?
Goodness. This is a very awkward situation.
Yeah. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a little more detail. Oh, it feels like we're getting close to a crime. Or could it be a crime-inal? A criminal? Converse? No, wrong damn button. The gentleman's accusation.
It's what the gentleman is saying.
And I guess we have to examine him afterwards to open up that can of worms.
What do you think? It's all lies, ain't it? Obviously. I swear on my life, I ain't never laid eyes on that dandy before.
Let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you bought in here just now?
No, I swear it. I swear to God.
It was barely an hour ago. I was walking along the street, minding my own business, when this little gutterling ran into me. I knew at once what had happened. I've been robbed yet again, I thought to myself. Those wretched pickpockets.
Yeah, again?
Oh yes, as you can see, I am a man of impeccable style. This isn't the first time that I've been targeted by these backslum scoundrels.
Now then, relinquish my overcoat. This guy does seem really dodgy. And she was being really dodgy before he even walked in.
Ah! Go along now. Give the good gentleman his coat back. If you're going to cause trouble, I shall have no choice but to call the police.
Hold on, why does everyone think it's me? Just look at this dandy cove, and you think I'm the dodgy one?
I'm sorry, but no one's going to believe you.
Well, what about evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence that I've stolen something, eh? Come on, let's see it.
How does that make sense? Where's your evidence that I nicked it from you? You've got it. That's the evidence. Oh, I have evidence naturally.
You what?
Uh-oh. Evidence. Okay. Evidence of the article she redeemed actually belongs to this gentleman.
Of course, we need only consult his ledger to know the truth. We'll be able to look up the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place.
Yes, brilliant.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Oh.
I never ask customers' names. That's a strict policy of mine.
But why not?
Well now, as you can imagine, some of my customers have circumstances to consider. A great many of them prefer to maintain their anonymity.
Yes, I see. But then how can you know if an article belongs to the person asking to redeem it?
The ticket, of course.
It's quite simple. Good sir, might I trouble you for the watchword associated with the article in question?
Ah, fail-safe backup. Of course, it's... Professor.
Yes, that's right. And all the evidence we need. This gentleman is the rightful owner of the article, without doubt.
A watchword? Interesting. Watchwords. So, about these watchwords.
As I just explained, I never ask customers' names when they deposit items with me. There are many reasons why certain customers would like to keep their activities secret.
That wasn't exactly a subtle glance at Mr. Shomes now, was it?
Great detectives have no dark secrets. None at all.
So biased.
Yes, well, anyway, that's why I always ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article.
Oh, what's that? So you asked the person to make a safe word. And then, I guess you make a note of that. And then, yeah, only then would know that, in theory.
In many ways, it's like the secret combination of numbers used to unlock a vault. The date of deposit, a description, and a watchword uniquely identify each item. And of course, then I give the storage ticket to the customer. When someone comes to redeem something, I ask for the ticket and the watchword.
And if that someone tells you the correct watchword, you return the article?
That's right, sir, yes. Just as soon as the requisite fee is paid.
And I have supplied you with the information you require already, but for the avoidance of doubt, the article in question is an overcoat deposited 2 months ago on 15th February. With the watchword of Professor. Yeah, you'd imagine that matches up. That's really specific.
All perfectly correct information, sir.
But how?
Really, this is beyond a joke now. There is no further room for doubt.
But what's the deal? Did she know that information as well? I mean, why did he give her the item if she didn't know the watchword? Interesting. And we're done. Okay, so now we have to do that. We can save that there. Boom. Righty, guys, we will leave it there for today. Shave a few minutes off so we can squeeze in a double. So if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, check some of them out, and more importantly, let me know what you thought. Because any feedback is delicious feedback. But of course, constructive is always better. If you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicle adventures so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, guys, as always, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.